Hey, I think we're live. I think we're live. I'm going to keep waving
Hi,
at
everybody. Hello.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Okay, this is let me set up the Instagram. I can see we're live. Awesome. So, how's everyone feeling so far? Oh my goodness. I'm going to try and, I'm just trying to hit live on Instagram. Let's see how we go. So, day 2 is underway. Woof. How many hours of day 2 do we have left? I think we were talking offline.
We have less than 8 hours. Midnight tonight Central Time. So counting down.
Ooh, okay. All right, let me hit. I don't know if this is going to, everyone cross your fingers. I think I have to reset the Instagram. Yeah, okay. I do. Okay. But anyway, we will get started. I'm going to do this in the background. Let's see if this is working. So please put in wherever you are watching. Have you got your ticket to the summit? Are you in the summit? I want to see some yeses and some nos. And if it's a no, I'm going to give you the exact link so that you can sign up and grab a free ticket now. There's only a few
I see some people are putting in the comments they have the VIP pass, so they're listening slowly.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Mercedes. Mercedes won a prize yesterday. Woo!
Yeah.
We actually have 3 prizes to give away today. We're only on for about half an hour, so please stay to the end. I'm going to actually tell you what they are now, just so that can build a bit of excitement. And you know if you want to win a prize or not. Okay, so one of the prizes every day, I'm going to give away a copy of my book, From Chaos to Connection. This is how parenting with emotional intelligence raises kind, confident, resilient kids. And let me move my mic over. We also have one of our speakers, Arisha Smolarski, is the author of Cooperative Co-Parenting. Her session on working with a co-parent, or if your co-parent will not work with you, how to bring yourself a sense of confidence, clarity, peacefulness, and conviction in your parenting as a solo parent, then, oh my goodness. First, I hope you love her session. And second, she has a book to give away. So if you're co-parenting, or if you're attempting to co-parent with someone and it's very challenging, like an ex, if you're separated or divorced, then you are going to want to win the prize of her book. It's incredible. It's called Cooperative Co-Parenting. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do the prize at the end. And then the last one was a VIP all access pass. A complete free pass. And there's tons of goodies, resources, courses, classes, so much more that's available in the VIP, as well as lifetime access to all the sessions. There's 25 sessions. So my mind is being blown just looking at the value. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely a deal. It's like a bundle. Yeah, you're getting a big bundle of things for a very reasonable price.
Yes. Thanks, Mercedes. I'm just reading out some comments. So I saw Claire, you said you're in the UK and had thought you signed up for the link. Are you talking, let me know, are you talking about, because I can see the comments, are you talking about the summit? Have you got a ticket for the summit? Once you get a free ticket, all you need to do is put in your name and email. Once you get a free ticket, then you are in the automation to get the emails every day. Every 24 hours, you receive an email. It's midnight Central Time. And it's about 5 p.m. Sydney time. I think that's right, isn't it? And so you will receive the day's sessions. So it's really smooth. Everything goes to your inbox. And it's all there for you. Voila.
Yeah.
Anna Maria, you're in Florida. Hey, I was there last year. My first time in the US. Yay! It was amazing. Okay. Let me see. I want to double check. Oh, okay. It says, I just want to double check this live. If you are watching on Instagram, I would love to see, is it working? Let me see if it's working.
Oh, and somebody's commenting that they love that we're posting so early. Yes, so we're posting, it's kind of tricky because we're international. So we've got the US on the Pacific time, and then we've got all the way to Australia, which is over 17 hours. I think it's like it's 16 hours, I think, from where I'm at, and then 2 more hours for Pacific. So we're really almost like around the clock. And so we're posting at midnight Central Time. And that's still daytime for Australia. So it's like in the late afternoon. So they can catch a little bit before they go to bed. And then everybody in the US can get it first thing in the morning. But of course, everybody still gets that rolling 24-hour access. So it's not like anyone's missing out on the number of hours. It's just when it's released. So hopefully you guys are, it's a decent time frame for where you're located.
I did it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Diana, because as you were chatting, I was like trying to madly work out the Instagram live. So we are live. Here we go. People are rolling in. So, hey guys, I'm just going to quickly give a recap for those of you on Instagram. This is a live for the Raising a Resilient Child Summit. It's a parenting summit. We're on day 2. We have prizes to give away, 3 prizes today. We're only on, well, it's for 20 minutes now. We're doing short, sharp, powerful lives. If you missed a roundtable yesterday, it was amazing. We had 4 of our speakers on from the summit, and we have another 2 roundtables in the next few days. So it's a 5-day summit. Please grab a ticket. If you're watching on Instagram, go to the link in my bio. Super easy. Name, email, you're in. You're into this international, like global online summit with 25 expert speakers. I have some of their books behind me. It's wild the amount of value that these experts have given. Hey, Smidge. I'm saying hello to some of you guys on Instagram. So we have 3 prizes to give away, and we'll be doing that in about 20 minutes. One is a copy of my book, From Chaos to Connection, How Parenting with Emotional Intelligence Raises Kind, Confident, Resilient Kids. Wherever you are in the world, we can send one out. I also have a copy of Arisha Smolarski's book, Cooperative Co-Parenting. So she is a therapist who works with families and parents who have separated or divorced. So if you are finding that really, really challenging, really hard, you are going to want to win her book. And also a VIP all-access pass to the summit. You can win that. So, hooray. So, okay, let's, I just wanted to go over to my spreadsheet. Diana, we've had day 1 and we're in the middle of day 2. Do you have like a favorite set? Because we split the interviews, everyone. I got to interview half, Diana got to interview half. Yeah. Do you have a favorite from today or yesterday, or someone that, like a session that you just loved?
Well, I would say that for today is handling challenging behavior, kids' challenging behavior and kids with big feelings. And I really love today's session because I think it's a big pain point for a lot of parents. And, I interviewed Tasha and Dana Abraham and Emily Delworth, and all 3 of them are like really amazing at handling kids with difficult behavior and big feelings. And all of their approaches are perfectly aligned. That's the amazing thing. Like when it's backed by science and research, all of these experts are going to be aligned in what they're saying. They're not going to contradict each other because they're all basing their frameworks on nervous system regulation, co-regulation, understanding like sympathetic nervous system versus calm and relaxed states. So the science is all like the same. The science is all saying that your child can't learn when they're dysregulated, right? Their intentions are good, but they're having a hard time because they feel bad, right? The behavior, and yesterday's roundtable with Larry, where he debunked the myth about misbehavior, really set the stage for today, where I love how he highlighted a parent he worked with, and she said, I call it missed behavior, where I missed the behavior that was before the misbehavior. So this is the misbehavior that's happening, like the child's having a tantrum or acting out. What happened just before that? It's kind of like when you lose your cool as a parent. What was the trigger that happened right before that? It's like rewind the tape, because whatever was that behavior that you missed as a parent, that's where you want to intervene next time so that you don't get that misbehavior. Because what that misbehavior really is just a cry for help. Like I was asking for something or I needed something and I didn't know how to ask for it. And now I'm acting out because I'm trying to I'm flailing, right? I need help. And so I love that. And this whole day today on day 2 is all about reframing kids. Kids, they have good intentions. They're doing the best that they can. If they're not doing it, it's because they can't do it, right? Their innate state is to be in connection with us. that's how they want to be in a natural connection with us. And if they're disconnected, there's something happening that we need to kind of become detectives about. So I really loved all their sessions. I think it's really powerful for parents that, have maybe children that have trouble with anger or aggression. Some of these can be really concerning and worrisome, or even hitting. I know it can feel really frightening for parents, and there's just so much hope when you understand what the underlying nervous system state is that's driving that. You have so much power to turn things around for your family, but also for your child. I mean, what a valuable opportunity to support your child in understanding their own needs, so that they can learn to get their needs met into the teen years and into adulthood.
Yes. And I was lucky enough to interview Sarah Rosensweet on today's sessions, and Alana Garlow. And Sarah and I mean, I know that you and Sarah train under Dr. Laura Markham. So your approaches are the same. And Sarah and I spoke about how beautifully interwoven peaceful parenting and emotionally intelligent parenting is. And I love that you just touched on, Diana, the fact that this stuff is backed by science and research. Like, we are seeing the positive outcomes over the last, I remember there was a 19-year longitudinal study on kids with social and emotional skills in like preschool, in kindergarten and preschool, and it followed them through into college and beyond. And just knowing that what we're doing is going to work, even if we are, I often think, my kids are still young. They're almost 7 and almost 10. Like, I haven't been in the teen years. However, speaking to people like Sarah Rosensweet, she has grown kids, like late teenage, early 20-year-olds. And those stories of how her kids are connected with her and still want to come home for the holidays and still care what she and her husband thinks, and listen, and can be influenced, to make good choices. I love those stories, but I also love that the science the science shows this anyway.
Yeah.
So even though my kids are not there, I know that what we are doing is raising strong, compassionate, empathetic, but driven and successful humans, like adults, right? So, and as you said, all the sessions are, we're all saying, like, we all have our different, I guess, areas or zones or messages, but it's the same underlying message, right? And it just comes back to connection. Okay? Without connection, you do not have a relationship with your kids. You cannot encourage, they will not listen, they will not, the cooperation declines. There are moments where we need to be able to influence our kids, especially with the things that it matters about, like those big choices. We want them not to take drugs and not to make silly choices later in life. So I guess my point is, Diana and I brought together, we handpicked the experts for this summit. We have so many, we did that for a reason, and we have so many testimonials and messages coming through that people say, oh my God, like, I love this summit. Why didn't we learn this stuff at school? It makes so much sense. I can't wait. I'm so glad I got the VIP pass, because now I can relax and watch them all again and again. It's so heartwarming to see that people are really loving and getting so much out of these sessions, and we're not even halfway through. So
yeah. And I love it. And somebody posted, Dana was great, that gave me a lot of help I can use with my kids. We regularly are in meltdown mode, and I really appreciate it to help me have a plan. And I think that's really a critical example of, I think a lot of parents that are watching summits like these, you may not directly have the same exact challenges that they're talking about in that video, but something will come along as you're watching these interviews, and you're going to get the most insightful, eye-opening mindset shift that's going to help you with your current personalized challenge. And it's so powerful to see that, you may not get it out of all the sessions, but you're going to have one aha moment where you're like, this is what I needed to hear, because this is where I'm at currently. This is what my child's struggling with. And it's so applicable to all of parenting, that if you watch enough of these sessions, you're going to find something that addresses your exact situation without having to pay for parent coaching, specifically from a framework perspective.
Yes. Yeah, it is so good. So, guys, I would love to ask you, wherever you're watching along, if you have been watching some of the sessions in the summit, I want you to put down who was your favorite speaker, or whose was your favorite session. Put that in. We have one of our lovely speakers watching. Hey, Alana. I just saw her pop up on the live. Please put down, guys, wherever you are, if you're on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, YouTube, if you have a ticket and you've watched even just one session, like who has been your absolute favorite? Because there are so many. Let me just quickly. Yesterday was day one. We had Dr. Laura Markham, Suzanne Tucker, the founder of Generation Mindful. We had Vivek Patel from Meaningful Ideas, and his work's all around non-coercive collaborative parenting. We had Dr. Larry Cohen from Playful Parenting, Emily Murray. Day two, Diana just mentioned a couple, Dana Abraham. I actually watched her, because you got to interview her. I watched her interview the other day. And I was like, yes, like I felt like a fly on the wall. I wish I could be, I wish we both were able to interview. It was so, so good. We had Tasha Shaw. So she is all around parenting boys peacefully and understanding what to do to stop aggression, overcome aggression, particularly in boys. So that's today, guys. Day two is today. Emily Delworth, teaching tools for emotional regulation to kids. Alana Garlow, so independent play and screen time, handling big emotions with screen time. And then Sarah Rosensweet and welcoming big feelings. So that's only 2 days out of 5. Like, holy moly.
Yeah. And I was going to add also, for anyone that missed the roundtable yesterday with 4 speakers, I don't know if you can put that in the chat, Stephanie, the link to the Facebook group for the summit, because it's in there. You can still watch the replay of that roundtable if you go into the Facebook group. So if you join the Facebook group, I definitely recommend, if you haven't watched it. It's a 30-minute session with the roundtable, and it was jam-packed with like such good wisdom. I would recommend everyone here to go back and make that 30-minute worth your while, because it was amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try and I have just pinned the comment on the video. You guys are going to see it. It says watch the roundtable here. If you go to facebook.com/groups/let's raise emotionally intelligent kids, or if you're just in Facebook or you got the Facebook tab open, just search let's raise emotionally intelligent kids. We've taken over our group for the summit, so you're going to see the roundtable in there on the feed. It's just from this time yesterday. So, and that was a really, really that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
It was, yeah.
Okay, so we have been mentioning about the VIP All Access Pass. We're giving away a free pass to the VIP today in about 10 minutes. And we want to let you know a little bit about what's in the VIP if you haven't already had a look at that page. It's coming in your emails. It's on the website. There are actually, I'm just going to show, like, here's another comment that's just come up. I'm loving it. The VIP pass is the best, a no-brainer. So, like, we're getting these messages all the time, guys. It's absolutely so amazing to see. So let's go through a few things that are in the VIP pass. Whilst we do that, though, I want to ask you all, please, as I mentioned, we're giving away 3 prizes: the Cooperative Co-Parenting book, a copy of my book, From Chaos to Connection, and then a VIP pass. We've asked you guys, please put down, if you want to be in the prize draw for these prizes, wherever you are, on whatever platform you're watching on, put down the comment, the name of your favorite speaker session. Just put down, who did you love the best? So I've seen some already. My favorite was Dr. Markham. I loved Larry Cohen.
Emily Murray.
Emily Murray. So put down your favorite session that you've watched so far. We would also love you. Like, this is how to be in the prize draw. Put down that. Put down what is your biggest parenting challenge right now? Just has to be one sentence, right? I'm really struggling with screen time with my kids, or I'm really struggling with siblings and arguments all the time. So put down your biggest parenting challenge. So there's 2 ways to enter the prize draw, okay? So let's go through, do that. Do that. Hey, Sophie. Sophie saying hi. So as you guys put those comments in. I'm going to be looking on all my platforms. You haven't seen any, but you would love to be entered into the prize draw. That's okay, Smidge. You're on Instagram. Put down your biggest parenting challenge. There we go. Okay, Brianna, I'm gonna put down how to sign up with a VIP. Good question. Let me put that in.
And somebody put, I haven't even watched any yet. Can I watch replays from yesterday? So yesterday's replays are no longer live, but you can watch it in the VIP pass. So if you upgrade to VIP, you can catch everything from yesterday as well.
Yeah, okay, that would be awesome. Okay, so I'm going to pin this comment on Instagram. To sign up for a free ticket, head to the link in my bio in Instagram. To sign up for a VIP as well, go to the same link. Just sign up, then you'll be encouraged to sign up to VIP. Smidge, you put managing sulking when my children don't get their own way. Ooh, yes, challenging. And the Facebook group is called Let's Raise Emotionally Intelligent Kids. So that's where our summit group is. There's a lot going on there. Ooh, okay, here's a great one. Biggest parenting struggle is setting loving limits, especially holding them and not giving in just to get my kids to calm down. I feel you. This was probably one of my biggest struggles before I learned about and brought in emotional intelligence and this way of parenting. That was so hard. Fast forward a couple of years and it's still a practice, but oh my God, I'm so much better. It feels so much easier and things flow a lot more smoothly because now I know what's underneath it and why I was doing that and why I didn't like it. Like it's just eye-opening.
Yeah, and I would testament to that too. I think when you're constantly overwhelmed and you get dysregulated a lot as a parent, it feels like you don't know where the beginning or the end is. It's just like kind of chaotic and everything feels like an alarm going off. But once you become more emotionally intelligent and more a peaceful parent with a lot of practice and daily habits and tools to regulate your own nervous system, then you experience so much more ease. And then when there's like a dysregulated moment or there's a meltdown, it stands out so much. It's like, whoa, like what is happening? Because this is so unlike us, yourself or your child. So it's amazing. Like once you make the shift, and yeah, it takes years. It takes a couple of years of, as good as you can do it, progress, not perfection, to get to building these new habits, because you're really rewiring your own brain and rewiring your nervous system to be less reactive to the same stimulus. But it just, it's so much more peaceful. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's more peaceful. And like you said, you can notice it like so much, it stands out so much more from the other events of the day, just because it's just easier the rest of the time. And it's like, a moment of dysregulation. Let's handle this. Let's take care of this. But it doesn't feel like a constant attack on your nervous system anymore.
Oh, great. I love these comments coming in. It's all so encouraging. Thank you. That was from Laura. So let's chat a little bit about, guys, if you do sign up to VIP, we really, really encourage it because a couple of reasons. Number one, this is only on for 5 days. And there are a lot of sessions. There is so much value to be gained from each individual. Like when I watched Dana Abrahams that you did, Diana, I was like, pause, where's my notebook? Like that was a gold nugget right there. So 25 sessions. And I always come back to, I'm going to be a parent forever, not until my kids are 18. I want to build such a good connection that even when they're older in their 20s and 30s, we have a good connection. Then it's not going to be the, oh my God, don't call mom, like, ugh, no, we don't want her around for the holidays. Right. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to dive in head first and take what I can. 5 days it goes very quickly. Trust me, when we do this, Diana and I, like, we know it just flies by and then it's over. And we want you guys to have access to these sessions for life so that you don't feel rushed, so that you can do your work or your family commitments and you can come back to these whenever you want. So that's one big reason, right? The other big reason is that there is, as well as those recorded session, oodles of value in other courses and classes and a masterclass with Dajana and I, a 2-hour masterclass, there is a lot of value that, this could be the year that you turn a corner with your family and in your parenting. I honestly say that from my heart, right? So maybe something that Dinah and I are really excited about is the masterclass that we're going to be holding just for VIPs. So coming into a Zoom room with us, learning directly from us, right? This is what we live and breathe and do. Diana, can you share a little bit about what we're going to cover in the masterclass? Because I'm so excited.
Yes. So I think the masterclass, we're going to really go into the framework of peaceful parenting and emotional intelligent parenting and how they fit into kind of the two frameworks, how it's really underneath the same body of research. And then we're going to get really practical with talking about some of the most common parenting challenges. And this is why we want to hear from you guys in the comments to share with us, what are you struggling with? Because we want to make sure it's applicable, and we're going to address these real life situations. So how to get your kids to listen and cooperate the first time, right? So you don't have to raise your voice and escalate to the 5th time of repeating yourself. Handling challenging behavior using positive discipline, or even beyond discipline, kind of redefining the word discipline in terms of teaching, not punishment, not punishing, threatening, timeouts, or rewards, but using connection as your teaching tool or your discipline tool. We're also going to talk about how to set limits. I think sometimes parents stay away from limit setting just because it might feel like coercive parenting, but it's not. Setting limits is emotionally intelligent parenting with peaceful parenting combined. We need to be able to say no to our children based on safety, family values, household rules that we've come up with as a family unit, but do so with empathy and connection. Because when we set limits with empathy, we're actually teaching our children, they're actually learning self-discipline. So the way that children learn how to control kind of their impulses and their own self-discipline is when we set the limit for them, but we do it in the framework of the relationship being a warm, connected relationship. And so when you set limits, you always have to do it with the framework of empathy and connection so that they can process their feelings about the limit that they don't like and still choose to follow your guidance. So it's kind of a very delicate balance. It's something we want you to master. So we're going to dive into that. A lot of parents struggle with kids with anxiety or big fears or worry brain, anger, aggression. We're going to talk about that and bring your parenting questions to the masterclass. We're going to answer them and try to personalize, customize our answers for you. How to stop yelling. A couple of people mentioned that here. It's hard when you're kind of in the habit of yelling, and it's a generationally passed down thing often. If you were yelled at, you're going to be a yeller. It's hard to overcome, right? And how you can show up as the parent you want to be. So we're going to use some frameworks for that. I love to use self-compassion for how to stop yelling, navigating sibling conflicts and healing sibling rivalry. Anyone that has more than one child most likely struggles with this. Screen time, we talked a little bit about that with Elena's interview, and healthy use of technology. So screens are inevitable around you everywhere, but how can you kind of balance this and use limit setting with emotion coaching to navigate the screens? We're also going to highlight co-parenting, emotionally intelligent co-parenting, answer any co-parenting questions that you might have. Parenting with peaceful parenting, your child is really the same framework you use for other relationships, like with your spouse or a co-parent. Self-regulate, coach versus or connect with them, and then coach versus control. Same framework, just an adult versus a child. So we're going to kind of give you practical ways to apply that and so much more. So bring your questions. We're going to be ready for them and looking to support you more.
Wow, there is so much there. That's just imagine coming into a small, intimate Zoom led by Diana and I, asking your questions and getting them answered, right? This is the one kind of thing that when you're watching videos or learning this way or reading a book, you don't have access to the author or the speaker to say, oh, that sounds really good, but then when I do this, my child does that. So what do I do next? So these are I find these are like the golden moments for us to be able to really support you. So if you have not looked at the VIP, please, we so encourage you to. We've kept it at like the lowest price possible. When you think about the 25 sessions plus all those resources and courses, like I've put in my when you're a shouty parent course, understanding behavior, like lots of little masterclasses and courses as well. So This will keep you going. And at the end of the summit on day 5, the price is going to increase, right? I think it's going to double. So, which
it's going to go
still
up to 97.
yeah, it's going to go up to 97. So at the moment it's 47. Please, someone did say earlier, and we've got a few messages. Oh my God, it's cheap. It's a no-brainer. For the actual amount of value that is coming at you with that bundle of resources and support. I just think like, please, it comes around once a year. So,
yes.
Keep commenting your favorite speaker, guys. I think our team has sent us 2. We have 2 names. I think I'm waiting on the 3rd. So that's getting filled in really soon. You need to comment who your favorite speaker was from day 1 or 2 and comment your biggest parenting challenge. So we have a few of those comments coming through. I've highlighted some on the screen, but keep going. We're about to draw the prizes in like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Because we're over time. Eek! Is there anything else we want to mention before we do that?
I did want to mention what else is in the VIP pass is the speaker bonuses. So there's 3 speaker bonuses. One is Elena Gallo's. It's Reclaim Childhood. It's her course that usually is regularly priced at $150, and she's giving $100 off. So it's actually just a $50 course, and usually it's $150. And then Emily Delworth, she has a $30. She has a $30 7-day challenge for resetting your nervous system. This is really powerful if you struggle with dysregulation yourself, or you struggle with yelling and consistently showing up self-regulated. It's a $30 item on her website. She's giving it to us for free. And the 3rd item is Jamie Lynn Tatera. She is an expert in self-compassion for families, teaching children self-compassion, teaching children and parents together how to learn self-compassion. And resilience skills for kids. So she's actually giving us an exclusive interview that's not available. It's part of her course, actually. I think it's $250 course. It's part of her course, an exclusive interview with Dr. Kristen Neff, who's the founder of Self-Compassion. And it's an interview on supporting, fierce self-compassion and boundaries. So this is really fierce self-compassion is kind of that side of self-compassion where you learn to set boundaries around your own physical and emotional and mental needs so that you don't push yourself to the edge and then you just go from 0 to 60 and you lose it on your kids. So learning how to kind of stand up for ourselves in the context of parenting, right? Of course, our kids have needs, but we also have needs, and learning how to set boundaries with our children, other people in our lives, and kind of standing up for what we need so we can be more regulated and more peaceful, so we can show up better for our kids when we set healthy boundaries around what we absorb from other people's energies and what we need, like what kind of limits we need so we can protect our own energy, right? Like protecting our energy is so important. And Dr. Kristen Neff is an expert at this. So exclusive interview, it's at least 30 minutes. You can't get it outside of her course. So yeah, invaluable. I mean, these are the habits that you have to pick up on and start practicing daily to become an emotionally intelligent parent, peaceful parent. So yeah, amazing bundle.
Awesome. Okay. So great. I have our spreadsheet. I have our prizes. Guys, listen up, because some people are coming from Instagram, some are from Facebook. So please, if you hear your name, you need to DM us, or you can email our team at hello@stephaniepinto.com. I will put that in the comments and things after, but listen up, because I have 3 people who are winning prizes. So if you remember the prizes, one is Arisha Smolarski's book, Cooperative Co-Parenting. That is one prize. My book, which is From Chaos to Connection, How Parenting with Emotional Intelligence Raises Kind, Confident, Resilient Kids. And then the 3rd prize is a complete VIP all access pass to the whole summit and all of the resources and courses and classes and bundles and everything. So are we ready? Are we ready to draw the prizes?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, we're going to draw it because we're running over time. Okay, so prize number 1, this is Arisha's book, Cooperative Co-Parenting, which is incredible. This prize goes to Laura Dadson from Facebook. Congratulations, Laura. Woo! So I hope you love that book. That's going to be coming out to you very soon. We will get in touch with Arisha, and please DM us. Let us know your email, your address, everything. The next is a copy of my book, From Chaos to Connection. And this one goes to Bharti, Bharti, Bharti. I cannot see where, I wonder if you're on Instagram. We'll find out.
Yes, she's on Instagram. Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Okay. Bharti, you want a copy of my book. I hope you love it. I do.
Awesome.
I'm very grateful that I get a lot of amazing feedback from parents about my book. Easy to read and just, not super sciencey or boring, but like very everyday. This is what's going to help. So congratulations. And then the VIP pass to the whole summit and everything, all the videos, this goes to Brianna Diamond _ on Instagram. So I hope you are still watching.
Yay,
if you are,
congratulations.
Please send us a message. Congratulations. If not, we have your username. We are going to send you a message. Just hopefully it doesn't go into, requests or spam folders. Anyway, so we have so many more prizes to give away over the next 3 days. Today is day 2. You can still join. You can still get a complete free ticket to the summit and watch everything live on these 5 days. So yes. Don't feel like, oh no, I'm missing out or I can't. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Please get in. Just go to either it's on all of our platforms, but you can just find the link in my bio on Instagram, or you will see it pinned to the top of the Facebook group if you're watching there in Let's Raise Emotionally Intelligent Kids. So anywhere you go, you'll be able to get a ticket, and you can see it scrolling actually across the bottom. delightinparenting.com/summit24.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so awesome. I'm so excited too. So we've got lots of congratulations messages. Well done. So happy for you guys. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. It's great when we celebrate other people's wins. Our subconscious brain doesn't know the difference. So it feels good to celebrate anyway.
Yay.
All right. I think we're going to leave it there, guys. Please keep in
Join
touch.
us again tomorrow. We're going to be back tomorrow. Same time.
Yeah, same time tomorrow. How many more hours is day 2 available? I think it was about 7 or 8. Is that right, Diana?
Yeah, it's till midnight tonight. So Central Time where I'm at. So it's almost 5 p.m. here. So another 7 hours, a little bit over 7 hours. So yeah, it's about 30 minutes per interview. So 5 interviews for 30 minutes. Trying to work that in there within those next 7 hours.
Yeah, so get some sessions in, and if you don't, it is okay. Don't push yourself, don't stress yourself and like smash them out, because you won't get all the value out of it. Please just sign up for the VIP if you can. Right, there's so much value in there, and we've poured so much into it. We spent so long crafting everything that went in, and just to have the sessions is you can relax. You can listen to them later as you're commuting, cooking, walking, exercising, anything. So
taking notes, listen and take notes is what I love to do, and just kind of highlight the key points that stick out for me.
Yes.
And tomorrow when we come back for our live, we'll be giving more prizes away again. So you have another chance to earn another VIP pass and get some more books for free. So join us back.
Yay. Okay, we'll see you guys then. Till then, stay safe and have a great day and take care.
Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.